let me show you what we are playing. Today, in the top 5% of the Magic Arena ladder, we're playing Rogue Control, aka BoardWipe Rogues. We're playing Crippling Fear. It's a card that says choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't of the chosen type get -3/-3 until the end of turn. Basically, name rogues or crab. Most likely, you're gonna name rogues, and that's gonna help carry out the mission against mono white, against mono red, against Gruul. On the other side of hands, we have Drowning the Loch, Didn't Say Please, Disdainful Stroke, and Negate. We have a bunch of counter spells, actually more counter spells than some of the other useful little critters like the Merfolk Wind Robbers. Uh, and this is basically to counter Sultai Ultimatum decks. I mean, Disdainful Stroke is one of the greatest surprises in Kaldheim. You can actually counter the Great Hench, you can counter Embercleaves, you can counter Torbran, you can counter Ugin, you can counter a lot of things with Disdainful Stroke. And we've been having good results with this brew of a more control-oriented rogue deck. Let's take it out for a spin and see how it goes. I mean, that's a solid keep. And we're on the play. So we play Swamp. We hold the Thieves Guild Enforcer till their end of turn. Then we play the Island. This means we have mana open either for a Soaring Thought-Thief or a Heartless Act. Most probably a Soaring Thought-Thief. Hushbringer. Okay, that can be troublesome. Oh, I should have played this before. Oh well. What I know is I'm gonna get rid of it. Right then. And I mean, in of itself, it's it's not a nuisance, except for the. I mean, their abilities don't really affect us. That's just a big flying angel. It's a blocker in the way. But I think we do need to hold the mana open. I mean, yeah, let's counter the indestructible dude before he hits the table. And let's block there. Sure. Alright, so we get another island, so we have mana for our counter spells. And I think I mean, we attack here, that pumps both of our dudes. So now we have a 4-2 with Death Touch and a 2-3 flyer. The 2-3 flyers can block each other. Let's counter that. I mean, we're kind of in a stalemate. Because if I attack with the Thieves Guild Enforcer, I get blocked with Raydan. He sacrifices the Suthless Savior. I think we just say go. And hopefully we're gonna counter. What are we gonna counter? A Broodmoth? Are you gonna play a Broodmoth? I dare you. Play a Broodmoth. You know you want. Oh no, you have land. Damn. So, why would you attack with everything? So, I mean, we're still at 17, so we can take the what's that, 6 damage? I don't really mind. But if we get rid of his unkillable dudes, of his indestructible making machines, sure, make that indestructible. I wasn't gonna do anything to it. Alright. Yeah, that was a weird attack. So now we can get back to milling our opponent and hitting him in the face. Yep, that's the sort of thing we need to counter. Hey, you didn't say please? Bye-bye. Why would you transform your land if you're not gonna hit me with it? Does our opponent have anything worth 4 mana or more? I think these may be like just empty cards in our hand. I mean, if you transformed it this time, like, you might as well attack me, right? Go ahead. Do it. Yeah, that hits me. But wait till you see what I'm gonna draw now. Why would you tap? Why? Never mind. So I'm thinking, okay, we're down to 7 life. So how much damage can our opponent do? He can only, if he draws another land, he can start activating both Faceless Havens in the same turn. That would be a problem. But I think what we need to do now is, okay, we bounce the Angel. We attack with the Enforcer. Because that means we still have a blocker in case our opponent did draw that land, which he does. But he doesn't attack me with the 2 lands. He decides to play an Angel. So yeah, that needs to hit me. That was just the top deck I needed. And boom. Yeah, Disdainful Stroke did not do a thing during that game. I might as well just, have drawn land. Lands would have been better. I mean, we have counter spells, but not much. All right, that looks better. Let's keep those 3 lands. Start by holding a Thieves Guild Enforcer, and we say go. We're playing mono red, everyone's favorite deck. One of the good things about Crippling Fear, if you play it against the Fireblade Charger, his attack goes down to 0, which means he doesn't get the point of damage. So yeah, let's take this. He gets 1 in, I get 1 in, and our opponent says go, which is unexpected. I mean, if he didn't have a 2-drop, he needs to have a good 3-drop, right? He's probably holding Annex in his hand. Or he has a Bone Crusher Giant. Why didn't you hit this? So you did have a 2-drop. Yeah. I'm gonna let him attack so we can start getting dudes on the board. Soaring Thought-Thief needs to start attacking. And we have Heartless Act and Brazen Borrower to look after us. So we should be fine against anything, really. Our opponent doesn't play a third land. He might be stuck here. So, hey, let's help him quit the game. You know, okay, we get rid of their rogue. We get hit with a goblin. Why he's still attacking with the goblin, I don't know. He should be holding a blocker so that my enforcer can't get through. Ah. So that's why you weren't attacking. I mean, that's why you weren't minding the enforcer. So his deck is down to 37, which isn't considerable. We do have flying power that he can't get through. Can't he get through it? I mean, let's block with the Ruin Crab. He's gonna play a Rimrock Knight. And we can bounce the Goblin. That's gonna counter the Rimrock Knight. And he plays the Goblin once again. He's down to 31, so we're halfway through his deck. Almost halfway through his life total. I mean, if I was him, I would have played the robber, but I would have held it as a blocker. Because now that's gonna hurt. See, now I know we're not winning by getting rid of their deck. We're just a couple of hits away from their life total. And we got Disdainful Stroke, which, I mean, really, he isn't gonna play anything with converted mana cost 4 or greater anytime soon. But when he does get to play that Ember Cleave he's holding in his hand, I mean, we're gonna have some fun. So do we attack with the Brazen Borrower? I mean, we are gonna get blocked, but I think we want to get rid of that robber of the rich. It's probably want to play one of the giants now. Oh no, Annex. Cool. You didn't say please? Can you imagine being a knight on a horse with a flaming sword and then a crab stands in your way and he's like, nah man, you're not getting through. I am a crab. You cannot attack through me. You're just a human on a horse, and I am a crab. Pew! Alright, alright, alright. I mean, we have lands. We have a 2-drop. We don't have a 1-drop. But I mean, this hand might work out. It's not the ideal hand, but it's gonna do. We're playing against mono white. Why does everyone play mono white? Is it because all of their creatures are indestructible and they gain life and they're super cheap? And they get all of their like cool bonus effects. Ooh, wow. Ooh, wee. Now let's counter that. So I think it's gonna be a while before we play the Thought Thief. Because we might have to eliminate something next turn. But what I'm thinking actually is we're just one land away from Crippling Fear. So if we can... Oh my... These... okay. So... yeah, I mean, we can't attack. I mean, we can't destroy the Hushbringer right now because of the Selfless Savior. So I'm thinking that we just let the attack through. I should have blocked the Savior. That was a misplay on my side. Yeah, but there's always another one. There's always another little doggo. So I'm thinking here, all right, I'm gonna try to Heartless Act this. You're gonna sacrifice your dog. At least I don't get hit with that. That is a lot of life. So okay, usually I would just Crippling Fear. But the Hushbringer is 1 point of damage away from that. So probably I should wait until their attack step and then eliminate and drown the Loch to make sure we can get rid of the Hushbringer and the Savior. Let's do this now. So goodbye, Hushbringer. I said goodbye, Hushbringer. And you have a cool sword. But you know what you don't have is creatures. Whoa. Finally. See, that's how Crippling Fear works. I told you it was a good card. It should be a downhill battle after this. I don't know what else he has, but I don't think he has more cool creatures. Or else he would have. Uh, I can see that happening. Okay. So I could destroy the aspirant now to attack through with the Thieves Guild Enforcer. But I think what we need to do is get our opponent to, draw land, think, oh, I have all this mana, I'm gonna use it to equip my dude. And that is, now is when we destroy the dude. Boom. That does it. That does it. We're playing against Big Lucky. Okay. I mean, this hand is not the greatest because our mana is almost just right. Almost. So I could have led with the Murkwater Pathway into a Thieves Guild Enforcer, but I think that leaves us way too far behind for next turns. Because now we can eliminate drown in the Loch. I mean, we can't drown. But we can Thought Thief. Because I think the name of the game here is wait to see what our opponent does. He does nothing. I play a Thought Thief. Next turn, I have mana open for another Thought Thief and the Enforcer. Oh, this is Ultimatum. I thought we were playing rogues. But I guess not. Yeah, no. I can live with that. Okay, I definitely want to get greedy, but let's not. Let's play it safe. Our opponent is clearly ramping up to some. This isn't Sultai Ultimatum, is it? This is the Big Black Ugin. With like a green blue splash, I think. Okay. You get rid of my Disdainful Stroke because you're planning on playing something neat this turn. I mean, you got this turn or you're dead, big lucky. Come on, show me what you got. You do know what I have in my hand. Oh. Whoa. So yeah, I could eliminate the Enforcer to counter this spell, but I actually want for him to lose those 2 life points. Makes this job just a little easier. We just need to attack once more, get rid of him. But it's never that easy, right? Well, our opponent couldn't ramp up to something huge. But that is enough to keep him alive one more turn. And he just needs to go one more turn after another until he actually manages to do something. Okay. No, you didn't say please. You have nothing in my graveyard. Oh my god. Come on, come on. Let's draw something that actually helps us out. I mean, it ain't much, but it's something. I mean, would it be asking too much if I could just draw one of the creatures that can actually win this game? What's that guy doing? Like, he knows I have this, right? So hopefully our opponent, I mean, he knows we have the fairy, so he either needs to play something that blocks it. Or something that kills it right away. He's fetching for more cards. He's not gonna find what he needs. Come on, we got this. Another cycle. Nope. Sorry, Big Lucky. Today wasn't your day. Boom.